The Fox News' Howard Kurtz disagreed with Fox's decision to air the ISIS video online on its website, the Jordanian pilot that was immolated by ISIS in one of their propaganda videos. Kurtz was on with Megyn Kelly.
So several news outlets showed the stills of this pilot's murder. Fewer, and Fox News channel did not show the actual video, but the .com property posted it. Where do you stand on the appropriateness of what ought to be aired?
Megyn, I see the arguments on both sides. I understand the case that we ought to show the pure evil that is ISIS. And I thought our colleague Brett Baer handled it judiciously by just showing a couple of still images. But I disagree with the Fox decision, and here's why. ISIS, I fear that many of us in the media are helping ISIS spread its propaganda using its fear tactics. And I felt the same way with the beheading videos, still images of which became almost like wallpaper for every story about ISIS. And when that tactic became so familiar, these terrorists, these butchers, went to the even more sick and depraved and barbaric method of burning a man to death, and I just have a concern that we are helping spread the fear that ISIS so badly wants to spread.
Absolutely. And like I said, I couldn't agree with Howard Kurtz more. I think this is exactly what ISIS wants. They want us to continue to freak out, to spread their propaganda, to show their things so that we are afraid, and so that people will go and be a part of it, to join part of ISIS. I think it achieves two goals. They put it online so that people will watch it. ISIS did. And Fox News also put it online so that people will watch it. Yes, it may be 100% voluntary to go and tune in, since it is on the website. But, see, the thing is, with humans, we are fascinated with watching executions. The beheading videos, millions of hits. Lots and lots of hits. Lots of views. We as a species, we have a tendency to watch this kind of stuff. Like, the more gruesome, the better for some people. And I don't know why. We're curious. And so we're going to tune in. And of course, that only helps ISIS, because now we're watching their propaganda and people are getting afraid, fear-mongered. What are we going to do? Oh my God, they're burning people alive. What are we going to do? We should bomb them more. Yeah, but that's going to create more terrorists. I don't care. We need to bomb them. Did you see what they did to that Jordanian pilot? Like, it's exactly what's going on in Jordan right now. They are now so incensed, and understandably why, but they are so incensed at the death of this guy that they've increased their attacks, and they recently beheaded two suspected terrorists. Now, I don't feel for the terrorists, right? But once again, you're ramping things up. You're going to ramp up. Violence begets more violence. You're going to get even more violence happening between Jordan and ISIS, and more attacks, more recruitment. It's going to continue to grow and spread more out of control. Violence isn't going to solve the ISIS problem. Frankly, I don't know what will. But I certainly know that what we're doing right now isn't exactly working as far as trying to stop them from spreading, to stop their ideology. The ideology is what we're at war at, what we're at war with. The ideology of terror, the ideology of hatred. But we're not battling the ideology. We're just killing people who believe it. Like I said, I don't know what to do to solve the problem, but it's obvious we're not doing what we should. It's obvious what we're doing isn't working. And it's also obvious that the more we continue to sort of, I wouldn't say glorify the violence that ISIS is doing by showing it in the media, the more we do that, I think the worse it is. The more we're doing what they want us to do, the more attention we're giving them. Now, I'm not saying that we could ignore a problem such as ISIS. It's obviously a problem. But I think the media does need to be a bit more responsible to what it shows. And I understand the idea of, censorship and how that's a bad thing. And I'm not saying that nobody should be able to watch it. But I don't think the media should promote it.